Well, good afternoon again, everybody. Welcome one more time to Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. This is a key game. I want to correct something I said as we went off the air from that last game. I was saying it was going to be Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, same as the male, the first game. But it's, correction is Nova Scotia and Manitoba, and this is a semi-final game. This is a very important game in this national tournament. Winner of this moves on to the gold medal tomorrow. This tournament concludes tomorrow afternoon here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Games being played in 3 different communities, but all very close to one another. Here in Mount Pearl, the official host community, also in St. John's at King George V Field, and just down the road in Conception Bay South at the Topsail Field. Rain has let up a little bit here. It's now just a drizzle, still quite windy, but better conditions than we had for the male game. Nova Scotia in the green, Manitoba in the white, and again, winner goes to the gold medal. The loser will go to the bronze medal game. Nova Scotia will get the ball to start. And we are underway. A cheer goes up from the Manitoba fans to our left as the game gets underway. Good contingent here from Nova Scotia. Handful from Manitoba. Talking to the guys earlier from Manitoba. They've got a lot further trip to make. Nova Scotia right next door. So they have a few more fans here live. Ball goes out, throw into Manitoba. Just seconds into this one. Ball over to De Silva, to Vanderhooft. Vanderhooft up ahead. There's a good ball in for Martin, but just a little bit too far. She couldn't catch up to it as she made her run down the right side. That goes off the head of Martin and out, so it'll be a throw-in for Nova Scotia. Headed down, controlled by Manitoba. Martin through the middle. McLennan, she had a big game last night at their victory over Saskatchewan to put him into this semi-final game. Ball up ahead. De Silva gets back. Ball just rolls wide of the goal. A good chance for Nova Scotia. It'll be a corner kick. Kick will be taken by Megan Fielding. Ball loose, headed away. Still not cleared. Nova Scotia maintained control, put back into the penalty area. Manitoba still can't get it out. Ball loose. Finally, cleared away. Cara Fleet was looking for it there for Nova Scotia, just couldn't find it. Long ball put in. Fleet again. This time she'll track it down on the left side. Fleet turns against Martin, puts it in to the middle. It's tipped, and a diving save by Madison Fordyce. in goal for Manitoba. Tested early. Here's Martin. Chip it in. Run for is Carpa, can't catch up to it. And Martin moves it forward. Martin doing good work. But too many defenders, and Nova Scotia had a chance to move it, but cut off there by Jasmine Lottie. Ball goes into Skinner. Spencer Skinner, the goalkeeper for Nova Scotia. It's a handball. The rain has picked up a little bit again here. Try and rearrange some towels and tarps up here in the broadcast booth to keep things dry as the rain has picked up a little bit again. Lavers up through the middle, intercepted there by Lottie, over to Martin. Long run, not going to get to it. Ball will go out. It'll be throw in for Nova Scotia. Ball goes out. Well, they're going to rule it's going to stay with Nova Scotia on the throw-in. Vanderhoof battling for it. Taken by Alex Doan. Recovered by Manitoba, but again it goes over the sideline. Good work by Rachel Henry to control it through the middle. Vivier Henne comes up and disrupts that, and here's McLennan. Ball's going to get away from her. It's going to be kept in down in the corner. Donovan. Stopped there by Lottie. Through the middle for anyway, the ball goes out. Keep trying to cover up our gear to keep it as dry as possible. Martin, Carpa looking for it. Ball goes out. It'll be a throw in this time for Manitoba. Vanderhoof to take it. Fielding, not much room to work down the corner, just puts it out. It'll be a throw in again for Manitoba. Time it'll go over to Nova Scotia on the throw-in. After that great start by Nova Scotia, things have slowed down a little bit here. Pushing the back, so it'll be a kick for Nova Scotia. Fielding will take it. Two lavers. Over to Donovan. Up ahead for Kayla Brace. Tracked down on the far side by Rachel Henry. Como gets back to help out, but Henry keeps going. Was looking for Fleet. Ball goes out. Throw in Nova Scotia. Cleared away by Manitoba. Throwing again for Nova Scotia. This is Fleet. Fleet. A long try for a goal. Taken by Fordyce. Martin slow to move on it. Fielding has it. Fielding up ahead, pass a little bit too far, taken by Vanderhoof. To Laveray. Ball rolls over the sideline. Throw in for Nova Scotia. 10 minutes into our opening half. Only the one scoring opportunity so far in the game, that for Nova Scotia early. McLennan. McLennan, the shot on goal. No trouble there for Skinner. Quickly up the field. The team from the Maritimes. A race down in the corner. Henry got the first touch on it. The ball goes out. It'll be throw in for Nova Scotia. To Armitage. Donovan mishandled it momentarily. We'll go back to the keeper. Skinner. That was taken by Fleet, and she lost it. Again, controlled by Nova Scotia. Through the middle goes Rebecca Power. Good middle field player for Nova Scotia. Had a strong game a couple of nights ago in a game we did here in Mount Pearl. Skinner to Armitage. She's cut off as the wind picks up. Como up ahead to Karpa. De Silva just has to put it out of play. She was under pressure. Throw in Nova Scotia. Fielding. thrown a little bit too far. Ball put high in the air. Controlled nicely by Martin. Again, just has to put it into touch. Just realizing, see me holding down the tarp there. That's me. Hi, guys. It's where we are holding on to everything with dear life up here. Kick for Manitoba. Controlled by Laveray. His power to Carpa. To Fleet, rather. Counterpart. Stolen by McLennan. McLennan is working against Power. Power comes up with the ball. Plays it up ahead. It did go over the far sideline, so throw in for Manitoba.
You got to do it when you can.
McLennan. Donovan gets there first for Nova Scotia, clears it out. It goes out of play. Throw in Manitoba. "15 minutes gone in the opening half. Stop there by Lottie. Laveray. Over this side for Vanderhooft. Good job by Cara Fleet, but she lost it to Laveray and won back again by Power. Vergata having a little bit of trouble with it. Loses it. Up ahead. Fleet and Fordyce comes sliding out. McLennan. Long run over on the far side for Vergata. She couldn't catch up to it. This is Vergata. Ball rolls into Skinner. She'll clear it away. The whistle has gone. I believe a free kick has been given to Nova Scotia. Laveray. Over on this side, hustling over to get it is Vanderhoof. Good job to keep it in. Runs into Power. Power and Vanderhoof. Power working hard, too vigorous. Chelsea Vanderhoof. Ahead, kept in by Lottie. Lottie loses it to Doan. Doan clears it to the right side, where there's room for Armitage. He was looking for Walsh. Julia Walsh will take the throw-in back to Shannon Armitage. Up ahead and back comes Manitoba. Throw in Manitoba. Just about 19 minutes gone in the opening half. Again, very little to choose between these two teams. They seem very evenly matched, and it's to be expected as we are into the semifinals. The winner of this game will play for the national championship tomorrow. Taken by Vivier Hane, up through the middle. It's a good ball. And a big collision. Referee says play on. Players down for Manitoba. Player down on the field. Both players were going for the ball. The Manitoba player down at midfield. Training staff will come out to attend to her, and I believe that's number 9, Adriana Carpa, who is down. Canadian Soccer Association, Mount Pearl Soccer Association would like to thank the following national sponsors of the Sport Check National Club Under 16 Cup. Sport Check, Amway Canada, BMO Bank of Montreal, Chevrolet Canada, Garnier Umbrell, Powerade, the Government of Canada, as well as the following local partner, Quick Goal. So the concern now is for Adriana Carpa. She stayed on the field after that big collision that the referee deemed to be a clean play, as both players arrived at the ball at the same time. Carpa took the worst of it. Up to a sitting position now. They'll move her slowly to her feet. Looks to be okay. She makes her way off the field. And she's going to stay there. No doubt will make her way back the next time there is a stoppage of play. Play will continue with a free kick for Nova Scotia. Kayla Brace to take it. Brace drives it towards goal. It's going to go wide. Fordyce will let it go. It'll be a goal kick. "22 minutes into our semi-final. Nothing on the board yet. Handball for Nova Scotia. Free kick. Manitoba. And you can tell by our camera what kind of weather conditions we are operating under here in Mount Pearl this afternoon. Brace has it for Nova Scotia up ahead. Vivier Hane plays it back to Fordyce. Fordyce drives it deep. Good kick. Donovan back to the keeper, Skinner. Up ahead to Fleet. Fleet marked over there by Como. Taken by Power. Off the Manitoba player and a throw in for Nova Scotia. Controlled by Nova Scotia. Racing after it is Henry into the keeper, Fordyce, who will take it and send it down the field. Doan goes off of Vanderhooft, so throw in coming up for Nova Scotia. Walsh, her cross was blocked, cleared away, but Power drives it towards the net and caught cleanly by Fordyce. Doan knocks it down, but taken by Manitoba. This is Lottie. Over to Laveray. Up ahead. Tried to get it to Martin. Nova Scotia got to it first. Fielding. Up ahead. Throw in Nova Scotia. Fielding with the throw-in. Laveray, little flick on to Martin. Henry got back to take it away. Henry at midfield, surrounded by Manitoba players. Manitoba will come up with it to Laveray. Laveray also keeps it in. Out by Fielding, so throw in Manitoba. .26.5 minutes gone in the opening half. Ball went out off the Nova Scotia defender, so a corner kick for Manitoba.
Let's go, Manitoba!
Taken by Martin. Good one into the penalty area. Laveray got a foot on it, that was blocked. Back to Martin. Again into the penalty area. Headed but not out. Now it's cleared by Nova Scotia. Sent back in by Como. Ball goes out. Another corner kick coming up for Manitoba. Again to the front of the goal. Carpo was there. Back just wide. Lottie from inside the penalty area. Got the right foot on it. Just drove it past the top corner of the goal. Didn't miss by much. Lottie again at midfield. Laveray. Carper put it in and Skinner comes out to get it for Nova Scotia. So some pressure from Manitoba in the last few minutes. A couple of corner kicks led to some good scoring opportunities. Fleet on the right side, nobody making a run over there for Nova Scotia. So Vivier Henne can go back to get it. No pressure on her. To take a pause to try and dry a few things off. Troy's going to wipe off the camera lens. Try and bring you these pictures. Power at midfield was stopped there. Ball brought up now by Fleet. Fleet Gets it on the right foot. Chips it through. Here's Fleet with a chance. Drives it towards goal, and that just went wide. So a good chance for Nova Scotia. Fleet got it into the penalty area on the right side, got it on her right foot, went for the far corner and just missed. Ball went out, so it will be a goal kick for Manitoba. Martin wins the ball. Up ahead as the wind continues to blow rain into our broadcast location, dripping off the canopy and coming in sheets right now. Power to Doan. Doan moved it forward. Vanderhoof will just put it out under pressure. Throw in Nova Scotia. Doan mishandled it. The ball goes out. It'll be a throw in now for Manitoba. Taken by Walsh, Julia Walsh. Watched by by Lottie. Lottie put it out. Throw in Nova Scotia. Both teams have had some pretty good chances here in the first half. Still nobody able to score in this key game. Throwing for Fielding. Carpa up ahead to Laveray, watched by Fielding. Power. Rebecca Power. It's over to the right side for Armitage. Up ahead for Brace. She lost it. Martin couldn't move. De Silva. Up through the middle. Martin couldn't control the ball. Over to Fielding now. Julie Walsh. She was stopped by Vanderhoof. Ball was put out. Fielding with the throw-in. To Doan. There's Lavers. Go over to Donovan. De Silva. De Silva will go back to Fordyce. Headed down by Doan. Ball goes out. Will be a throw-in. Be taken by Vanderhoof. Brace. Kayla Brace. to Fleet. Fleet on the right side for Armitage. Watched by Como. Como gets a foot on the ball, goes out. It's going to be a corner kick for Nova Scotia. Just about 5 minutes left to go in the opening half. It has been a good one with chances for both sides. Corner kick here. Nova Scotia into the penalty area, headed towards the goal. Walsh got a head on it, but put it just wide. Good chance for Julia Walsh. Her header went just wide. Goes out, so it'll be a throw in for Nova Scotia, the team out of Halifax. Halifax County United. Manitoba represented by Football Club Northwest. And this is the National Club Championship. Power and Laveray having a good battle. This time, free kick given to Nova Scotia. Fielding to take it. Just at the edge of the penalty area and cleared away. Donovan does a good job to step away from the first player. One by Doan. Fielding will get to it first for Nova Scotia. Fielding on the left side was looking for Doan. The ball is going to go out and it'll be a throw in for Manitoba. Fielding. We'll go back to Lavers. Over on the far side to Armitage. To Power. Good ball up ahead for Doan. Doan on the left side. Watched by Vanderhoof. Steps inside of Vanderhoof. Doan into the penalty area. Offside flag has gone up. Walsh intercepted that goal kick. It's right back to Fordyce. Try your chances on the left side this time. Como kept it in.
Let's go, Manitoba!
Armitage will go back to Skinner. Back to Armitage. Brace. Armitage, long ball up the right side. Will go out of play. Under 2 minutes now left in the opening half. McLennan down for Vergata. Ball goes out. Throw in Nova Scotia. Doan. Lottie through the middle, Power, stop that. Armitage. Fielding. She can get to it. She does. Keeps it in play. Good effort there. Doan. Ball hit Walsh in the back of the leg. She goes back, controls it over to Power. Power, good ball through. Vanderhoof gets to it, puts it out of play. We are at the end of regulation time, 40 minutes showing on the clock, so we now await the referee's whistle, just showing 1 minute of added time. Vanderhoof puts it out. Throw in Nova Scotia, not much time left. Fielding to take the throw in. Walsh, stolen by De Silva and cleared away. Labors. Challenge from behind by Lottie. That will get a warning from the referee. Fielding. Over to Power. Power from well out, launches one, goes well wide. Corner kick as it went off a defender. Referee checks his watch. May need to hustle to get this one in. Fielding to take it. Into the penalty area. Back. Power. That one off a defender. Cleared away. Martin has it, and that'll do it. Referee's whistle signals the end of the first half, and a very entertaining half it was between Nova Scotia and Manitoba. Two teams vying to get into the championship game tomorrow. 40 minutes in the books. All tied 0-0. We'll be back with the second half of this semi-final game in just a few moments here on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. And we're underway in the second half of this semifinal game between Manitoba and Nova Scotia. Still no score. Winner heads off to the gold medal game tomorrow. Throw in for Manitoba, Como to take it. The rain has picked up yet again here in Mount Pearl. Laveray towards the front of the goal. Skinner will come up with it. McLennan trying to get to it for Manitoba, does. To Carpa. Back to McLennan. Taken away there by Henry. Vivier Hannay has to hustle back to get it. She'll just put it into touch. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Goal kick, Manitoba. Armitage with the throw-in. Walsh. First touch goes out. It'll be a throw-in, Manitoba. Como. Vivier Hannay. Power. Rebecca Power for Nova Scotia, pushing forward. Cleared away by Laveray. Head to McLennan, good ball through for Chmielewski. Coming into the game here in the second half. Ball goes high. Cleared away, and it'll go out, so it'll be a throw-in, Nova Scotia. Rachel Henry to take the throw-in. Power. Tried to get on the right foot, couldn't. Up ahead was trying to find Giordana Nasitas. We have a number of changes in for Manitoba. Ball goes out. McLennan with the throw-in. Laveray. Through for Chmielewski. Chmielewski couldn't keep it in. Ball goes out. Goal kick, Nova Scotia. Five minutes gone here in the second half. Henry did good work there for Nova Scotia. Down deep in the corner to Silva. Forced to just put it out, and she was being pressured. Throw in to be taken by Julia Walsh. Four players just battling down in that right corner. Finally taken by Nova Scotia. They get control of it. This is Walsh. Walsh, watched by McLennan. Cleared away. Can't get it out though. Henry got a foot on it, kept it in. Chemalinsky finally comes away with it. And she is stopped right away by Power. Rebecca Power. She controls the midfield for Nova Scotia. Chemalinsky bumped her off the ball. McLennan through to Carpa, to Laveray. Over on the far side for Haley Ward. Another second half substitution. Ball comes into the goalkeeper. Skinner. Her kick sails out of play. It'll be a throw in Manitoba. Ward with it. Brace for Nova Scotia, battling with Laveray. Laveray wins the battle. Up ahead to Lottie. Carpa. Looking on the right side for McLennan, or the left side, McLennan. Lost it to Walsh. Up ahead looking for Power. Ball goes out. This is Rachel Henry. She was for Nova Scotia. Walsh. Sliding tackle from Martin. Out. Chemalinsky. Headed there by Carpa. Taken by Brace. Brace. Down in the corner. Finally cleared away. Power couldn't come up with it cleanly. Walsh has got it. On the right side looking for Armitage. Ball goes out. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Tug on the jersey by Rebecca Power, and that's going to get her a yellow card. See Rebecca Power with a big tug in the back of the Manitoba player's jersey. No missing that one. Direction there in the backfield. That's Lavers. They have mistakenly identified her earlier in this half as Vivier Hannay. That's Lavers, number 5. Ward couldn't get to it. Here's a chance for Nova Scotia. McDougall. Ball just got away from her. Still nobody able to score. McLennan. Down the left side, but pushes it out. Armitage with the throw in. McLennan for Carpa. Here comes Power. Brace. Looking for McDougall. McDougall, can she get to it before it goes out? And the answer is no. Ball goes over the line. Throw in Manitoba. Just over 11 minutes gone, second half. Armitage. Headed down by Como. Armitage back to get it. It's put out. It's going to be throw-in for Nova Scotia. It went off the foot of McLennan. Straight through goes Vivier Hane. Had it right the first time. They had the numbers and the teams transposed more momentarily between number 5 on Manitoba, Vivier Hane, and number 5 on Nova Scotia, Madison Lavers. This is Vivier Hane with the kick. Stolen by Ward. Ward with a good step up. Up ahead was looking for Chmielewski. Up ahead to McLennan. McLennan. Ball is cleared out. Throw in Manitoba. High kick by McLennan, so ruled dangerous in the eyes of the referee. Free kick, Nova Scotia. Armitage will take it. Armitage. Ball cleared away. Throw in Nova Scotia. Corner given, so Nova Scotia with a chance here. 54-minute mark of the game. 26 minutes left. Shannon Armitage with the corner towards goal and headed just over. Corners have been dangerous for both teams in this game, but still scoreless. Handball, so free kick, Manitoba. Vivier Hannay drives the ball deep into the penalty area. McLennan trying to get on it. McLennan gets to it first for Manitoba. Turning in the corner. Tries to chip it through, but good defending, and the ball is cleared out. It'll be a throw in Manitoba. Madeline Como will take the throw in. Lottie back to Vivier Hannay. To De Silva. Up through the middle, finds Carpa. He's got McLennan on the left. McLennan, she can track it down, and the ball just goes out. Armitage with the throw in. Power up ahead to Brianna Roach, who's out there now for Nova Scotia, number 3. Karina McLennan will take the throw. Finds Laveray. That one off of Armitage. Carpa. Back to Vivier Hannay. She go back to the keeper, Fordyce. Ball at midfield. Where Power wins it. Brace. Ball's going to go out over on the far side. Throw in for Manitoba. 18 minutes gone in the second half. Guessing you can hear the wind at home. The wind is blowing in completely opposite direction from where it's been all week. Those flags now blowing strong from left to right. They were right to left all week. And as cold as it was earlier in the week, this is a much colder wind. Foul given. Free kick for Manitoba. Power off the back of Como. Henry. Intercepted by Laveray. Sends it deep. Jemilinski is looking for it. Jemilinski gets a head on it, but taken by Donovan. Donovan won the challenge for Nova Scotia. Armitage. 20 minutes gone in the half. Nosita lost the ball. Skinner comes out. Sorry, Fordyce, and has it. Wipe off our camera lens again. Getting difficult to see. The rain is blowing in right at the camera. Ball goes out. Be a throw in Nova Scotia. Armitage takes it quickly. Armitage sends it high and deep. That's going to go out over the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for Manitoba. Still working on getting the camera cleaned up and ready for this final 18 minutes of the game. Substitution. Going out of the game is Giordina Nocita, who came in to start the half. And also coming out is Kelsey Chemelinsky. Not sure who the two replacements are just yet. Number 31, Nikki Neudorf is in. I'll get the other player for you in a moment. McLennan, watch carefully. Up through the middle. Lottie over to Vanderhoof. Fielding will get there first. Ward chasing her down. Fielding turns, gets the ball upfield, but it will be a throw-in for Manitoba. Ball goes out, throw in Nova Scotia now. Cleared away by Donovan. Throw in Fielding. Ball at midfield. Over on the near side here for Armitage. Shannon Armitage. Her cross. It's a good one right into the penalty area. The goalkeeper comes out. Fordyce. Free kick, Manitoba. Armitage gets there first. It's a good job and clears the ball. We'll go out over the sideline. Just want to make a correction. We didn't get the substitution that took place at halftime. New goalkeeper in for Manitoba is Kezia Gazelle, replacing Fordyce. Good battle along the sideline. It's going to go to Manitoba. Xavier Hannay. Strong leg. Taken by Nova Scotia. Karpa to McLennan. Back to Como. McLennan has it. Got Newdorf with her. McLennan is pushed down. And she stays down for the moment. They're going to call for the training staff, no, but McLennan gets up. Substitution. McLennan's going to come out. New player coming in for Nova Scotia, number 19, Claire McDougall. Sorry, for Manitoba, number 19, Chantel Reese. McLennan stays out there. So free kick, Nova Scotia. Shannon Armitage. Drives it towards goal. It's going to go, may have gone wide. Stopped by Gazelle. Then the ball went out, but a yellow card to the Nova Scotia player who bumped the goalkeeper. Into Gazelle. Ward. Power. Power in midfield. Cleared away by Manitoba. Fielding. Free kick, Nova Scotia. Closing in on 10 minutes now left in this one. Here's fielding. Cleared out. Newdorf lost it to Power. Power. Ball on the left side goes out. It'll be a throw in for Manitoba. Now it is 10 minutes left to go here in the second half. Here on the right side, the wind blowing a little bit in this direction as well. Ball goes out. Throw in for Manitoba. Carpa to McLennan. McLennan, ball goes out. Throw-in will be for Manitoba. Chantel Reese. Looking for Newdorf. Newdorf has it. Marked over there by Donovan. Ball goes out. Goal kick for Nova Scotia. Substitution coming in. Claire McDougall going out for Nova Scotia. Also coming out will be Brianna Roach. She'll be replaced by Cara Fleet. And also into the game, Bria Bates for Nova Scotia. Throw in Manitoba. Henry to Brace. Looking for Fleet. Sloppy play right there, and the ball is cleared. It'll be a throw-in for Nova Scotia. Offside flag. Free kick for Nova Scotia. Kayla Brace will take it. Two-player wall set up by Manitoba. Here's the kick from Brace. Towards goal. It's going to go over the top of the goal for a goal kick. 6 minutes left to go in regulation. Kezia Gazelle in goal now for Manitoba. Short kick, stopped there by Nova Scotia. Headed away, but still just outside the penalty area. Henry, a little too aggressive, knocked down the Manitoba player, so it'll be a free kick for Manitoba. That went off of Reese, so throw in for Nova Scotia. 5 minutes to go. We'll give you the countdown as this game moves along. Still no goal. Vivian Henne. Ahead to Reese. In through the middle. Long ball. Cleared away. Taken by Manitoba. They were looking for Newdorf. But Lavers got in the passing lane. Brace with a nice move at midfield. Cleared away by McLennan, but Nova Scotia maintained possession. Cleared out, but pressure now from the team from Nova Scotia. Team out of Halifax. Bria Bates chasing it down in the corner. Ball goes out. Ruled throw in Manitoba. Bates. Ball goes high in the air. And stay with Nova Scotia. 3.5 to go. Headed out, and we'll do it again. And yet again, throw in Nova Scotia. 3 minutes to go. Ball goes out. And this time it's been ruled a corner kick for Nova Scotia. Fielding will take it. 2.5 to go. Fielding. Good kick towards the middle and a good play by Gazelle, the goalkeeper, to come out and make a confident catch on the corner. Here's Lottie. Knocked down. Play on, says the referee. Over to Reese. Reese up ahead. Fielding there. Cleared in by Henry. Wind blowing it to the right, and the ball goes out. Throw in Manitoba. Throw in wasn't taken from the proper location. 1.5 minutes left in regulation. Substitution. Reese coming out. Rebecca Martin coming back in. Laveray back in as well. I believe that's Ward went out. So a couple of substitutions. Under 1 minute now, plus added time. Stopped by Laveray. Laveray, play on. Looking for Neudorf. Ball is put out. No, it just stays in over on the far side. A little ahead of myself. McLennan couldn't control it. Power for Brace. Neudorf wins it. Laveray, ball goes out. It'll be a throw in for Manitoba. 15 seconds left in regulation time. McLennan looking for it. She goes down. We are now at the 80-minute mark. 3 minutes indicated will be added. So we have 3 minutes left to go. Fleet looking for it. Cleared away. McLennan. McLennan took a knee to the midsection, and she is down again. This may precipitate some more time being added. Substitution. Number 20 for Nova Scotia is going out. That's Lauren Donovan. Coming in as number 2, Brooke Marriott. Free kick, Nova Scotia. We are in added time. There's an indication of 3 minutes would be added, and we are well into that. So not much time left. One chance here for Nova Scotia. Ball, edge of the penalty area, headed away, and cleared out by Lottie. Newdorf trying to get around the outside. Newdorf has it for Manitoba. For McLennan. McLennan with a little bit of open room, but quickly closed. Karpa. Her attempt went off a Nova Scotia player. It's going to be a throw in Nova Scotia. Looked like it went off the Nova Scotia defender. Kept in by Manitoba. This is Karpa. Lottie through the middle. Power is there. Power. Lost it to Laveray. Maybe one last run here for Manitoba. Laveray on the right side. Laveray. Surely we're in the last waning seconds of this. Ball heading for the corner. Rolls out, and it's going to be throw in. Referee looks at his watch again. Throw in Manitoba. Vanderhoof, nope, she will leave it for Haley Laveray. The whistle goes, and we are at full time. Getting a discussion around us about whether or not there would be extra halves or they go straight to penalty kicks. So we will find out shortly just what the rule is on this. After regulation, we're tied 0-0. It looks like we're going to go directly to penalty kicks. So we go to penalty kicks to determine which of these two teams will advance to the gold medal game tomorrow. So we have some drama here in Mount Pearl in the female division of this under 16 championship. First kicker for Nova Scotia, they will go first, will be Brooke Marriott. Didn't play much in this game, came in towards the end. Kezia Gazelle is the keeper. There's Marriott for Nova Scotia. First kick stopped by Gazelle. And we'll get a chance right on cue here. Jasmine Loti. Corrected on the pronunciation. Oh, sorry, it's number 13. Leslie Vanderhooft. Thought it was an 11 first as she came up, but anyway, we still get in the correction on the pronunciation. So kicking first for Manitoba, Jelsie Vanderhooft. Vanderhooft, she scores. Put it up in the top left corner of the goal. Beats Spencer Skinner. Second kicker for Nova Scotia, number 5, Madison Lavers. Again, Gazelle stopped the first one. Here's Lavers. Off the crossbar. So Nova Scotia fail on their first 2 attempts. Go 5 kickers. Rebecca Martin will take the second kick for Manitoba. Martin saved by Skinner. So still just the 1 goal. Kayla Brace take the third penalty kick for Nova Scotia. Gazelle stopped the first 2 attempts. Or stopped the first one, second one went off the crossbar. Brace makes it good. That evens it at 1 apiece. Karina McLennan. McLennan scores 2-1 for Manitoba. And here is Megan Fielding. Fielding stopped by Gazelle. So this kick could win it for Manitoba. Adriana Carpa. Now Karpa, the game on her foot. Spencer Skinner in goal. Karpa scores. It's all over. Manitoba will advance to tomorrow's gold medal game. The winning goal from Adriana Karpa in penalty kicks. Valiant effort from Nova Scotia. Really nothing between these two teams during regulation. Neither team able to score. Even chances both sides. But finally in penalty kicks, Manitoba will advance to the championship game. We'll have our other semi-final. Ontario and Alberta coming up next at 5 o'clock here in Newfoundland time. About just under a half an hour from now, so stay with us. More to come here on Bell Aligned Community One, your leader in sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. See you shortly.